What's going on, man? It's your boy Scarfinger, and this is another painting video. Now, I chose to record the video and then talk over it afterwards because it seemed like a better idea as far as sound goes. At the beginning, you can see that I'm just a quick glance of the paints that I use. It's already mixed up with my custom pouring medium. I wanted to do a double flip cup. With some colors that I saw on a video, so I just whipped this up real quick. There was a cut there where I actually mixed in the silicone and everything, so I just jumped to the good part. And so, like I said, I was doing a double flip cup, and this is me basically pouring my paints into the cups and trying to figure out what I'm going to do as far as how I'm going to do it, because at this point I'm just kind of winging it. I'm not really thinking too much about what I'm doing. I know I got my colors, and I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. So I start with the dark color first. I think I add some silver. Then I add a little bit of the light color. It was supposed to be like a light turquoise or a teal. Ended up being a little bit closer to sea foam based off of what I had. So I just kind of rolled with it. Some black in it just to add a little bit more contrast. It was based off of a painting that I saw in a YouTube video someone posted like a few months ago, and then I decided to put put a little bit more of the darker in one and put a little bit more of the lighter into the other. I don't think in the end it didn't really matter too much, but yeah, I did those colors, a silver and then more of a metallic white. And this is me flipping them, and I'm trying to flip them fast, and it doesn't quite work as well as planned. A little bit spills out. I do, like, normally when I do a double flip cup, I put a line of something in the middle. Sometimes the line is more pronounced in the picture. Sometimes it's in the painting. Other times it's not really. So and then I wait a minute, and I tap on it. I'm having fun at this point. I'm just kind of making a beat or whatever, and then I decide to go ahead and pull those up. You can see that I did add the silicone, so there's a lot of sales initially, and then I'm gonna do a cut where I am going to grab my heat gun. I didn't really want y'all to be all up in the, I cut out a lot of the filler. So yeah, so this is me using the heat gun to try to bring the cells out and try to get rid of some of the bubbles. It's a lot of painters that I watch on YouTube, they use a torch of some sort. I just wanted to, I'm just kind of winging it at this point. So I jump back, and now it's time to tilt. Now, I do realize that having my my phone that I recorded this with on a tripod instead of having it on something where it's pointing down doesn't help all the time, because when I'm tilting towards me, you can't really see what I'm doing. But like here, when I'm tilting forward towards the camera, you can see where it's going, how I'm trying to manipulate it, and everything there. It's really just me trying to find like the best look, especially also like the best look for the line. So I'm just kind of playing around with it, trying to make sure that for the most part I cover my corners. I wanted the line not to be straight, so I kind of tilted it a little bit and poured it just so the white line in the middle would not be just straight down the middle, just separating the two different flip cups. And now I'm using paint. I'm picking up paint from the tray and just touching up my corners, walking around and trying to make sure that I have everything straight there. It's really kind of a, it's a process. And then I sweep a little bit from the bottom. So then we're gonna cut and go into just close-ups of it. I don't know how. I know some painters do that, and they just show you all of the cells and all of that stuff. So I just figured I'd do the same. I bought a new thing for my, so I can use my phone. It has little handles on it. I know my hands are a little bit shaky, but over time we're gonna work this out a little bit. So we'll get there. I don't know how well we're gonna get there, but we're gonna get there. So then we're going to cut to, I made some 8x10s with the leftover paint. Now, went through a lot with the one that you see on the side. And I forgot to press record. So I was like, you know what? I forgot to press record. I went ahead and made this. So you know what? I'm going to take the last little bit of paint that I got, and I'm going to make another 8x10, and I'm going to record it. So it's a little bit on the crazy side, because I don't necessarily have enough paint. It's not enough paint. It's really not enough paint, but I decided to do it anyway. I'm just pouring all of the leftover paint into the same cup that I used for the one that's on the side. So I wanted to do something, and it was just kind of a one thing. That one, there's a cut. There's a quick cut in there. I completely forgot where I put that color. And even though it was right there in front of me, I completely forgot where I put it. So there's a part of it, there's a few seconds that I took out that is really just me looking for that color. And then I put the white in last, so that and I lift it up a little bit so that the white can fall through a little bit more. And then I'm just kind of scraping what's left out of the paint. I wanted to make sure that I used all of the paint, so we can make sure that everything was all right with that, And it's a flip cup. I only had one cup, so I got to do that. And there's going to be a cut because I didn't want you to have to wait for me to let the paint settle a little bit. So then I kind of pull it back, and you can clearly see, like anybody who's done a fluid painting, you can clearly see that this is not enough paint. I chose not to use the heat gun, and I just went ahead and started tilting. It's not enough paint at all, and I probably shouldn't have done it, or I should have mixed up a little bit more paint. But since I was so mad about not being able to do not pressing the button on the other painting that I did, it really kind of, I don't know, I felt some kind of way about it. So I just went ahead and decided to do another one. It's not as pretty, but eventually you're going to see that after I touch up my corners, you can see that the corners, especially that one corner, is not covered at all, and that's because I just didn't have enough paint. I could have painted the canvas with just a bottom coat, so whereas if it didn't cover it all, it would be all right. And I did that for the other painting. I even recorded a little thing of me painting the canvas black. So yeah, I just didn't press record, so that blows. It really does. It really kind of blows because I really like that painting, but no one's gonna see it, and that's gonna be terrible. And now the close-ups. I did a close-up. That's the one that I just made. I really stretched that out to the max. And now that is the one that I made previously. And I like that one a lot because of the way that dark turquoise comes through. So if you like it, like, share, subscribe. Holla at your boy. We out of here.